Hello, wonderful people. Groovy Mom here. All right, so today I'm making another new recipe. This one is Feed Your Family for $1.61 a plate. It is creamy baked chicken, broccoli with almonds, and a chocolate oatmeal cake. This one is from the Taste of Home magazine. It was May of 2001. So the price of a plate per plate probably changed a little bit, but you can see this is their picture in the magazine, and you can come along with me and watch me make it. Before I get started on anything, I am going to take the oatmeal, the oats that are for the cake, and start soaking them in the boiling water so I don't have to do it later, because I don't think the prep is going to take too long for this chicken. So I'm just going to go ahead and start soaking this and then set it aside while I make everything else. You're also supposed to sprinkle the chocolate chips over the top of it so that they melt, but someone named me forgot that. But it worked out fine in the end. Here's my chicken. Weird thing is, like, one of the pieces came without skin and another one, that's a drumstick, super tiny, but whatever. We made it work. So now I just have to gather all my ingredients for this chicken. Pretty simple. You've got a cream of chicken soup and a cream of mushroom soup. So 2 of those soups, which I've noticed that a lot of the recipes that are like from, I don't know, 20 years. Oh my gosh, how many years ago is this really? It's a while. So like a lot of those recipes, the older recipes that I've noticed, call for these cream of whatever soups, which to me kind of seems to lend the same flavor to many of the dishes because you're starting with that cream of whatever base. So, and you can see here's the sour cream. And if you can't tell, I am scraping bottom on the sour cream. So I ended up having to use some baby yogurt that I have, and I think it was like sweet potato flavor or something like that, veggie sweet potato. So I just went and subbed that for the rest of the sour cream to make up whatever it was, a cup to put in the recipe. Not a big deal. Sour cream, yogurt, pretty similar. So a good swapper if you need to. Maybe not baby veggie sweet potato, but whatever, it worked. So anyway, you got your soups, you got your sour creams, pretty standard mix, it seems to me, for a lot of these recipes. So in goes the water. And then, of course, you know me and chives. If I don't have my green onions, I gotta use me some chives. So I went ahead and used that for this recipe as well. Okay, quick guilty pleasure. I love using the whisk and whisking things together. Sometimes it can get kind of messy, like that. But I love like using a whisk and mixing everything together and seeing it come together. It feels like a completion. I don't know, something about it. But anyway. And here I am just putting everything on top. I wanted to make sure that I at least got some on every piece. So that's why I'm spooning it over the top and then pouring it over the top. I just sometimes get a little bit paranoid because I feel like there's not going to be enough of something and every little piece isn't going to get a little bit something, but this worked out just fine. There's more than enough sauce to go over the entire dish. Final touch, a little paprika sprinkled on the top, and then it just goes into the oven. Yay, onto the dessert. Here I'm adding the chocolate chips on top of the oatmeal, which I was supposed to do a while ago, but here's the wonderful thing, it does not matter. Just add the chocolate chips, the oatmeal's warm enough, it's gonna melt them, don't worry about it. So if you're silly and forgot it like I did, you're all good. As you can see, Mama put a lid on it so it melts faster too. So now we have the butter, and then the sugar joins the party. I was using up some extra bags, so here I go dumping sugar in, then some more sugar in, and then I had one more sugar in too. And then the brown sugar. The mixer's ready. The chocolate chips are getting nice and warm. And hello, blender. And here come the eggs. They go in one at a time. So as you can see, I put that one in and I've got it nice and blended in. So now I'm doing the next one. And the final addition is that warm oatmeal chocolate mixture. Yum, yum. This was a good cake. I like how it was kind of thick and hearty. And it wasn't too terribly sweet. Yummy, yum, yummy. So mix that pup up. When I said final, I didn't exactly mean final, because here I'm adding the flour, and I weigh my flour. It just is more accurate for me. That's one thing I really can't eyeball. So I weigh my flour out, and now I'm putting in, you can hear me talking to myself, baking soda, which I keep in my blue mason jar. Next up is the salt. Boom. And then I like to mix that up with my whisk. Gosh, I love this whisk. I'll try to put the link in below again, because this is just, I don't know, this is one of those like really awesome things. All right, so now I have that first concoction with the oatmeal and chocolate, and I'm adding the flour, and I'm doing it in batches. So I'm adding the first batch of flour in here, just mixing it up a little bit before I pop my mixer in there. And then I'm adding the second batch of flour. And then all I have to do is pour it in the pan, obviously. Finish that baby off. Start cooking it. Ooh, yum. Num, num, num. All right, so now as that baby goes in to bake, the final item to make is going to be this broccoli with almonds. And so I've got the butter in the pan because I have to brown the almonds. And so we got those in. I didn't really measure. Again, kind of guesstimating. And I got the onions chopped up on the sides already. So here I'm going to add those in. Bada boom. Gosh, I'm watching these videos and I'm seeing my nails that were done, and I love those nails. I had them done, I think, like 3 times, but they were just like a curse. Salt, pepper here. They were just a curse for me. They wrecked my nails, even though they looked pretty. But so I kind of made this broccoli towards the end, so I'm kind of like checking on my chicken, checking on my cake, and then getting the broccoli, which I already cooked. This is one of my favorite ways to make broccoli anyway, is about 1 inch of water, throw the broccoli in, and just do it really lightly so that it's still a little crunchy. So here we have that, and you just pour the almond onion mixture over. Yum, yum. That was actually pretty delicious. Okay, friends, that's it. So you can see this is the end product, the broccoli, the chicken. I put some purple rice there on the side because I wanted a little carby starch. The chicken and the broccoli weren't cutting it. Really, really liked the broccoli. Did not really care for the chicken. It was just kind of but the broccoli would be good. But the winner and star of the show was absolutely this cake. The cake was awesome. The cake was awesome and the broccoli was good. So if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button and come back again. Peace be with you.